Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and I from quite a while since I started this channel, I just ranted about feminists because look how ghoulish they are, and also how they destroy the content we like within video games, movies, series. They try to attack anime actually. Do you remember when the feminists in Japan attacked the Red Cross and the blood donators, and they say, oh, why you're using a Saki and everyone just at that point stopped donating blood, and then we got the last laugh since that one of the feminists that promoted that shit, yeah, she lost blood, and well, she got a little of Darwin Award if you ask me, but well, you know they push the boundaries to all streams possible, and sadly, for the majority of cases, they can get away with. And the reason why I'm making this video is because what I'm going to tell you, I think at this point, this one takes the cake within anyone you have ever seen or heard. So, for context, you have this left retarded article. Law Alina is an extreme measure but necessary, lawyer Maria Suarez says. One of the key impulses that this has generated controversy is the contempt is contemplating not only physical aggressions but psychological aggressions that the victim perceives. Well, imminent danger. Okay, at this point I should start making sense. So this situation happened in Mexico because yeah, this is Mexico. What I'm going to talk to you. In one state called Baja California, there is this woman called Alina, an ex-police officer. Yeah, police law enforcer. She killed her husband or her boyfriend. That was not very fucking clear, but yeah, she killed him, and she was going to face the consequences of her own actions. But the feminists in Mexico had something different in mind. What they did is try to manipulate and push their ideology that Alina is a victim. They pushed this narrative that Alina was a victim. So you already, like I say, it's not making sense. An ex-police officer said that she was feeling threatened by her boyfriend or husband, psychologically speaking. At that point, you are starting to catch on that things can go, they're not right, right? And they went wrong in the spectre reasons with the same mentality. A woman trying to get away from the consequences of her own actions. And this narrative that the feminists inside Mexico push it ended out in her getting free, and also promoting a law that, just like Bimago el Cínico is stating here, not even the traditional tribes more more barbaric than the Sharia Muslim law has ever existed or is even equivalent of that. Because, you know, talking within the Sharia law, you know that women can get killed and stoned to death if they cheat, if they steal, and also if they kill their husband. They deliver that, but also, despite that, the Sharia law considers two key factors. Sure, they are not properly managed for obvious reasons, but they still have to go to this process. they need to show evidence and witnesses. Even if they are fabricated, they still have to show that. And with this Alina law, what contemplates is killing women can kill any man in the entire country of Mexico. They are trying to promote this law that apparently is already being enforced in the state of Baja California, where this fucking bitch it's originated there. So pushing this on all on in the whole country, it will mean that sure physical aggressions, at least those ones, you know, even women can fabricate that. But psychological. Also, so you are adding to the mix that just like those examples I heard from Better Bachelor and Raging Golden Eagle, where when a guy got his life destroyed because he was just walking in the street in I think it was in Europe, and a fucking 3 or 4 just say that he was threatening her, and he got arrested. They didn't check security cameras. They didn't do investigations. Instant prosecution and incarceration. Within is Alina law, what is pushing is if a woman gets threatened, doesn't matter if it's physically, but also psychologically, she can feel entitled to kill that man, kill that male, and face zero repercussions, zero investigation, so zero legal process, just instantly listen and believe. This is even worse than Sharia law. I'm not making this up, man. I'm not making this up. Even just search for yourself, Alina law. So, how do you defend yourself against a psychological aggression when you are a fully grown adult, a police officer that is supposed to be capable of managing situations like this? Or just instantly saying, just walk away. Or in fact, you have cameras nowadays that you can even prove evidence if you actually had any sort of physical or psychological aggression. Because yeah, I believe that it happens. Men are the ones that suffer the most. But hey, you can find ways to prove that actually with actual evidence, sure. And the thing, the reason why I'm saying this is that not only they are going to approve this law for the entire country of Mexico, it's going to be enforced. And also, since this feminist wants to push this narrative of female empowerment, they want to make sure every single woman in Mexico that they just want an excuse to kill their couple, their man, or even I bet their children they could kill them. We have seen stories that women just kill their children because they feel depressed. And I'm not making that up, man. I'm not making that up. To anyone listening to this video, from all the insane stories that we have heard from feminism, this one takes the cake. They, we have the winner of the winner. Because imagine you are a guy, you are on the bus or you are on the street, and suddenly you are just minding your own business, and then a woman suddenly approaches you, and probably she has poison, she has a taser, because yeah, they have access to have that, even in places like Mexico. They attack you, and they even if they don't, they are just physically weak to kill you. They still are going to make every single instance to end your life. And then the police come, and just because you try to defend yourself, you are the one that is going to jail, and she can get away with in without even investigating what really happened because these are sort of laws. So, to keep this into perspective, seriously, feminism is cancer just as much as wokeness because well, they are part of the same type of ideology. There is lefty. Well, I have to say, feminism is just women's delusion. Uh, so even we one last example. Imagine you're just a guy that just playing gacha games in the bus, and there's this woman, one of those that they already got indoctrinated, have a knife because yeah, even I have seen women having knives in my country. Oh man, they having a law that they can actually tell them you can kill this guy with zero repercussion. Just you have to say that you were psychologically threatened. Just because, oh well, this guy was playing a gacha fan service video game, and you thought that it was a crypt that needed to be killed. Do you start to see how this insanity can grow? And I don't want to give them any more ideas, but that's how I want to end this video. Hey, just pay attention. This is what, whenever country you are, be careful with this one because someone is pushing the edge so fucking far, and they are giving same idea to the other countries that are infested with feminism. But well, that's how I wanted to make this video. Hey, you want to hear any sort of stories like this from time to time? Let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching and please